Hello, my beautiful Limitless Wealth individuals. Welcome to another banger with your boy, Mr. Reginald. Pretty sure all of you have been following along with the trades of the day. In today's video, I'm going to go back. I'm going to show you the setups that the trio had when we signal our plays for the people who truly want to build wealth that are in the Limitless Wealth Reserve Discord. Alright, let's jump right in. Started with Monday, February 9th. Devonte and I signaled SPX to the upside. We had Anthony, XYZ, Deadpool, myself, and Devonte take huge wins on this SPX/SPY play to the upside. Let's go over what we saw. At market open, we see SPY open up, fall through this floor of support, catch itself, try to break to the upside, close above this key level of resistance, right? Then we see this doji come down and test it. Another one. We see this liquidity sweep, right? To the downside, breaking through that floor of what was resistance, now support, breaking through that. Immediately after this liquidity sweep, I signaled to the chat, hey y'all, we're getting to calls, this is going to the upside. On this very next candle we all entered. By this candle we were up 50%, most of us, okay? Pulled back a little bit, went up some more, up over 100%, and then fully out by about this candle where some of us took 200, 500% for freaking XYZ, killing it as usual, right? And Devonte and I told the chat that SPY/SPX was gonna go to about 695, break that, and see some more potential upside. It did exactly what our analysis said it would do, and everybody ate with us. The next big trade that we had for that week was a SPY/SPX put, and it was pretty much the inverse of what we saw on Monday. So this is now Wednesday, February 11th, and we had everyone eat with us again. We signaled it perfectly for everybody to get in and ride it to the downside with us. We told them where it was gonna go, and it went past where we said it was gonna go, and we had excellent wins. We had Anthony in there. Perfect execution, perfect trims, really just diving in and using everything that I taught him in the class that he got on February 1st, and he started trading on February 2nd with only $500 in his account. He has 6x his funds in just under 2 weeks. Shout out Anthony. He's also our trader of the week. Y'all watch that video, that's on here as well. Way Too Shiesty, my boy Way Too Shiesty, came back into the Discord, smacked SPX, his first time trading SPX. He got a good 35 and 60+% on there. And then XYZ, trader of the month from January, came in and cleared the floor with SPX on her puts and execution. And Devonte and I both signaled different puts, and she played both. And when I tell you she ate, I mean she was eating it up, y'all. Deadpool is also a member who did his thing with SPX and SPY on that Wednesday, as well as a new member, Shoutout. He did his thug thizzle as well. And not only did we play SPX to the downside on Wednesday the 11th, we also played it to the upside. Let's go ahead and run this down. So, like I said, it was the same thing from Monday, just the inverse, right? We went to go test these all-time highs, kind of, almost that resistance level, and it rejected, came down, went back up to do a liquidity sweep again to the upside this time, making buyers think that we're going to go push all-time highs again. I had a strong feeling it wasn't going to do that, and Devonte and I were just in sync perfect. So right after that fake out, that liquidity sweep to the upside, hopped into a put, boom, and the stock went tumbling down, all the way down to the bottom. It broke through that floor of support, went down a little bit lower. After the stock pulled to the downside and broke this floor of support. I knew it wasn't going to go down much further. At the bottom of this red candle, I said, hey, it's probably about that time that the stock is going to rise to the upside, and we need to take a disciplined 20%. If you want to know what a disciplined 20% is, go ahead and click that link in the bio and get your one-on-one lesson with me, right? Those who listened, which was XYZ and Deadpool and myself, hopped into a call, which you can go back and check for on the trades of the week, and you'll see them here, right? Smacked it for a good minimum 20% trade. Buy an SPX pull a roller coaster move, and you can catch upside and downside back to back, quick profits, and go about your day. Last and certainly not least, we're gonna go over the trade of the day for Thursday. We had a similar kind of breakout, right? Where SPY opened up and it was kind of resisting this resistance right here, and then it trickled down a little bit, and this play wasn't as quick as our normal plays are. However, after about this third red candle, I went ahead and made my signal, hey, hopping in puts to the downside, y'all go ahead and get in, SPY or SPX, whichever you have the funds to appropriately get yourself into. And we wrote that to the downside, and it just went plummeting. This play, actually, once we got in, I didn't think that it was gonna go below 687. However, Devonte did say he was gonna go to about 685 on the SPY level and the equivalent on the SPX level, and it went all the way down. This was a 1000% trade if you got in when we signaled it in the Limitless Wealth Reserve. And here's a secret tip. Anytime Devonte and I signal a play and we're on the same page, statistically proven, that signal, that play has gone 500% minimum. This play went 1000%. Crazy day for those of you who stayed in and took those profits. That right there is a recap of the trades of the week and what caused us to get into them. The profits that were made were phenomenal. So I ask you, the only question that really matters right now, when are you going to start building limitless wealth with the Limitless Wealth Reserve? If you like this video and you can't wait for more, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that WAP link and come get your funds up with us. We don't talk about just stocks and trading. I talk about real estate, monetizing anything that you do, getting Airbnbs, renting out cars, doing streaming, crypto, futures, all things that can help you build generational wealth and stop being broke. As always, y'all stay blessed.